No one told you to run out and get the new systems right away. That was because of poor business practices on your part. Most of the games are donated. Stop lying. What else, Phil? What else you got for me?
Cost of my incredibly expensive internet.
Incredibly expensive. Ugh, I'm not even going to touch that. You know what I'm saying? You're $120+ in internet. What else you got for me, Phil?
All these factors that come into me operating this as a business.
Operating as a business. A couple months ago, like less than just short of maybe 6 weeks ago, it wasn't a business. Remember, I don't have a business. I don't have a business license. I did. It was only called a business because Comcast, made me go through the ringer when I wanted the business internet. Yada yada yada. Now all of a sudden it's a business cost. Okay, so why don't you write off the DSP tries it? You're leaving that out. You know what I mean? What else, Phil? What else you got for me?
Right. Health insurance is actually considered a business cost. If you didn't know, cost of it.
Not necessarily. You don't use it.
Cell phone, because my cell phone too is
Your cell phone is what? So you can go send drunken Twitter messages? Come on, let's be honest, Phil. What else you got for me?
Everything.
And you already took your daughter off the plan already. You're only paying like $30 or $40 a month. You just admitted that the other day. What else you got for me, Phil?
For the business to contact me is the cell phone. So many things that come into play. If I did a net of all of that, I probably would be getting the tax breaks. But that's not what they do. They just say, "Oh, you make a certain amount of money. Fuck you. You don't qualify."
No, they're saying fuck you because what you're trying to do is you're trying to find angles in a circle. That's what you're trying to do. Okay? You're trying to game the system, as you like to call it. Okay? People like you do it every day. And the thing is what little problem that you're talking about right now, people have already figured out a way to bypass it. Google's your friend. I'm not endorsing you to try to screw your taxes over it, Phil. Because Lord knows you don't need to be going to jail nor prison. But you could go to Google and you could probably work something out. You could find some information. You could look up some shit. Do you not have a professor in Connecticut who does your taxes for you or whatnot? Are you telling me that he doesn't know a few legal loopholes for you, in air quotes, to help you with that? Come on, Phil. What else do you have for me?
They're idiots. That's how our government operates. The people who make the laws in the United States of America are filthy rich. Don't let them fool you. They all are. They're all filthy rich. They don't have any of the situations like normal people. So they wouldn't even understand that someone like me, who technically, works for himself and has tons of operational costs, right? Because I make a certain amount, they don't understand that that's not really what I make. That's before I pay for everything to keep everything operating.
So what is this? Is this Patreon all over again? Where we're adjusting we're adjusting the goal to make it seem like you're hitting it every month? Come on, Phil. Seriously. Okay, you're obviously you yourself are making more money than you let on, or that you're telling people. So you're no different than those people who make the laws who are filthy rich. You're no different than they are. What else, Phil?
They don't get that because they're stupid.
They're not that stupid. They don't give you money every month. Just saying. Really
stupid. It is what it is. But anyway, folks, that's why so many people are so quick to say, just go to the doctor. I can't. I literally can't. The bottom line, you want me to go to the doctor? Well, send me $2,000, and that'll cover the initial visit. And God forbid if they actually find something serious wrong, and I have to go back for repeated treatments or something. Now forget it. Forget it.
Now here's the thing. This is something that Almighty Tevin yet again pointed out. He pointed this out in a video maybe a year or two ago. And this is when people were sending him money to buy certain games that he himself said he would get, but he doesn't have the money for. And then he would say, well, you put me in a tough spot, man. You already gave me this money's mine. I can do whatever I want with it. Don't send him $2,000 if you're a DSP fan, because he's or a supporter, because he's not going to use it for that. He's not going to use it for the doctor. He's going to use it for, it's not that bad, fellas. I don't need to go to the doctor, man. I should really probably use this towards my bills. This is something that Tevin had said a year or two ago, and it still rings true to this very day. Do not send this man any money, at least not for that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to keep contributing to Patreon and the tips and the bits and all that bullshit, help yourself. But do not send him $2,000 for a doctor's visit or for anything that pertains to his own, for any medical conditions or whatnot, because he can go and handle that. He doesn't want to. What he wants, though, is for you guys to have more sympathy for him and send him more money for his operation costs. That's what the fuck he wants.
Seriously, I'm not even exaggerating. If anything seriously wrong ever happened with my health, I'd have to open a GoFundMe. I don't even know what else I would do. Because I have, Nothing I can do. Or
nothing. You're right. Nothing you can do. That's the hashtag. Nothing I can do.
Because here's the thing. Some people say, well, sell the house. Yeah, but if I sell the house, now you're putting me under even more stress, right? What if I have...
Okay, wait a second. Okay. You're dying, Phil. You need to sell the house so you can take the proceeds of the house to help with medical bills. And possibly even pay off and then take whatever residuals from that and pay off the condo. So, what do we have here, Phil? You're addressing your medical problems, which you've been putting off for years. You have the condo in Connecticut now paid off. What's the problem? Tell me what the stress is, Phil. Oh, are you afraid of losing that castle in Seattle? The very thing that's killing you right now? Is that what that is? Are you willing to hold on to your ego and that bullshit symbol of success that you're willing to die for it? That's what we've come down to. All right.
I have something seriously wrong with me, and I should be relaxing and trying to recuperate, but now I got to try to figure out how to sell the house and sell everything in the house and move across the country. You know what I mean? It's not viable. It's not going to happen. So that's kind of the shitty situation I'm in right now because of our government. Thank you very much. Seriously, thanks so much, government. I really appreciate that both Democrats and Republicans are so busy nitpicking and arguing with each other and calling each other names like little 5-year-old children that they get absolutely nothing done in our government anymore. It's just, they shouldn't even go. They should just stay home and that way save all of our taxpayer dollars that pay their salaries so that we could just fucking just get on with our lives, because they don't do anything. What the fuck have they done? Nothing. Nothing's gotten done. They just deadlock each other. So it's both sides' fault, and it's funny because there's some things I'll agree with the Democrats, there's some things I'll agree with the Republicans, and there's some things I disagree with both sides. In this case, healthcare, both sides have miserably failed. Both. Alright, anyway, I digress. So that's the deal, folks. That's why I wasn't here yesterday. I'm back today. I'll do my best. I'm going to have physical pain in my neck. There's nothing I can do about it. It sucks. I'm hoping that over the next couple days, the swelling and pain will go down, and hopefully, I'll be back to normal, because I have many, many new games to cover for you. All right, now, in that regard, how am I going to keep going forward? Well, as I told you, this weekend is going to be about Call of Duty, all right?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you go. Nothing he could do. It is the government's fault, and he would rather die than sell the house. There you go. There's nothing else that I can even really say to you. It's DSP logic at its best. I just, there's nothing he can do and there's nothing I can say. So I don't know really what else I can tell you. It's just, I'm not, I don't know. One man's willing to die for his ego. What else can I tell you? But ladies and gentlemen, this is DSP News. Always late, never breaking, unreliable coverage that you can't count on. A GTG network and productions. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's a scary, scary, terrifying place out there. Especially when you have people like Phil in it. Jesus Christ. I'm so confused.